Hi friends. So today is Tuesday, September 3rd, and today the moon is in the sign of Scorpio. It is a waxing crescent moon in Scorpio. So if you look to the west after sunset, you can see this beautiful crescent moon in the sky. In the water sign of Scorpio, the water moons are, of course, inviting us to drop into the emotional body, into the felt sense of life. With Scorpio, it's especially inviting us to dive deeply into that emotional field. Reflecting, intuiting, sensing into how we feel in our life. What is the felt sense of our relationships, of our work, of our projects, of our dreams, of our the situations in this life? What do we really feel? Where is our heart and our body in all of that activity? So the water moons and the Scorpio moon in particular are really excellent times for looking deeper, for discerning those deeper fears, those deeper desires. What are the deeper emotional desires? How do you want this life to feel for you? What is the felt sense that you are desiring more of in this life? And what are the blocks and the fears that are perhaps standing in the way of that felt sense of really experiencing that deeper place of bliss or communion or joy or freedom? What are the ways that you really want this life to feel? So often we get caught up in thinking of the things that we want or the situations that we want or the outcomes that we're after. And we really want to be reminded, especially during these water moon times, that really what we're after, it may look like an object, or it may look like a situation, or it may look like a particular thing, but truly what we are really desiring is a way of feeling, a way of being. We assume or we think or we believe that those objects, those titles, those tangible things are what will bring us those feelings and those felt senses. But it's important that we really get in touch with what is it we really are wanting to feel like in this life. And when we know what it is we really want to feel like, then it's that much clearer how to derive those feelings in many ways. So I would just invite you in this for the rest of the day today, take some moment in your day to ask yourself, what am I really wanting my life to feel like? What do I want to experience in a felt sense? And so take some time to discern that and to make a commitment toward that. When we're in this waxing phase, we're growing towards the fullness, there's a lot of energy that is building. In the crescent phase, it's still dark. There's still a lot of darkness. There's a bit of light coming. And so use this time to peer into the dark, to look into the unconscious. It's okay to kind of hide out a little bit right now, to keep it under the radar, to do that personal work in a deep and quiet way, but do the work. Do it quietly, do it under the surface, but do that internal visioning and dreaming. This is a great time for healing work, for water rituals, for sessions, for journeying on those deep questions. The deep questions like, what is it I really desire to feel in this life? So put some intention into that as we're starting to grow toward the full moon. There's an opportunity to clarify our intentions around how we want this life to feel. So that is the rest of the day today. We will be in this Scorpio moon time until Wednesday around 4 a.m. And then on Wednesday, again, we have a whole day of a void moon. We're really being given these opportunities in between signs to shift gears in a sort of expansive way. So on Wednesday from about 4 or 5 a.m. until 9 p.m., so all day, be patient with yourself, complete this Scorpio, diving deep, this emotional processing. We're going to be moving into Sagittarius, the fire. So it's a really important time right now to kind of rest and be with the deeper work that's happening, so that when that fire moon arrives, we're ready to take some action and move forward. So, remembering that void moons are kind of like when you're shifting gears in your vehicle and you shift into neutral. And so there's still movement and we're still moving forward. There still is this certain degree of momentum. However, nothing is really engaged fully. It's just kind of an open, steady, sort of like floating quality. So it's a beautiful time to complete some of those processes. It's a beautiful time to just take care of routine and mundane tasks. It's an excellent time to kind of open up to possibilities and not grasp or latch on to anything specific or particular. Right now, it's all there. It's all available. So tune in. However, try to avoid making any major decisions or launching anything important that you want to have momentum and have power and strength moving forward. So that's a little longer than I expected. However, happy to be back in Tucson and grateful for this beautiful early September day. Okay, many blessings. Speak to you again. Ciao.